Sponsored by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Spark your curiosity.
Hello, welcome. My name is Chase Denton, and I'm the executive chef and co-owner of Moonstone Bistro here in Redding, California with my wife, Tanya. And this is Modern Rural, a history of North State recipes. Now, we, along with KIXE, have been lucky enough to be invited into the backyards, homes, and even professional restaurant kitchens by 5 families who invited us in to try the food that reminds them of home. So come and join us on a food adventure here in the North State. On today's recipe, we have something super special. We're going to visit Vanessa, Houchin, Scholfield, and they are going to make a traditional acorn dish. Acorn. They have to take the acorns, they're going to smash them, grind them, leach them. Oh, it's historical. So please, don't miss a thing. Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you. Hey, I'm Che.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Absolutely fabulous to meet you. Rumors have it you know how to cook acorns.
That's a true rumor.
I have never eaten an acorn. Like, I've lived in Northern California my whole life. Eating acorns? I mean, not really. So,
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
So I grew up eating acorn soup.
So your mother taught you how to make acorn soup. So what tribe are you from?
So I'm Wintu, and that tribe is from the Redding area.
Which brings me to, yeah, there's acorns everywhere. Still 50, still never eaten one. Completely excited. So, you gonna walk me through this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah? All right.
So I actually got a rock.
What? Did you really? See?
Down at the river.
Okay, cool.
Mortar and pestle.
Right?
And so what you would want to do, let me grab a good one here, is hit it lengthwise first, right? And then you could hit it like that. You take the shell off.
So you're basically cracking it like a walnut or a pecan.
Yep.
I mean, it's a nut.
Exactly.
It's neat. It's
we're
got
not taught, that you can actually eat acorns.
kind of a shame.
It's
actually why
and
we're
other
here.
foods in our school system. Yeah.
Right.
So once you have this, there's a skin on here, and there's actually a lot of tannins again in this skin, and so you would lay out all of these acorns in the sun, and then you could just easily scrape away that skin. And
So it peels. Is that what this, can I?
yeah, this is the skin.
Okay, so not only do you have to crack them and pull them out like a pecan or an almond, I mean, it's work. Now you have this paper
There you go.
that you need to
Yeah.
peel off, and she's done, like, she's got a huge collection of them.
So this is the traditional way of cracking an acorn, right? But now I have this machine, and this. So with this machine, you can crack acorns much quicker, and you can put handfuls.
Wait, is this truly an acorn cracking machine? Like, it's a machine specifically for cracking acorns? That is neat.
So you can turn this on here. There we go. Sometimes they fly out, so that's
right.
why you have the lid. There we go.
It's escaped. Free range acorn.
Okay, so there you see.
Well, that worked.
We have some that were thrown out.
Yeah, that worked great. Like,
Yeah.
pop that sucker right out. We have half an acorn right there.
Back to modern technology. I put this tray in the oven on 200 for 15 minutes. And some of the skins have just come right off. See, this acorn's a little darker, but that's okay. But if you see any white, fuzzy mold, things like that, you want to discard those and just give them to the squirrels.
I mean, it's really just like a nut. I mean, everything that you're saying is applicable to a pecan. They're beautiful.
But,
they look absolutely, I mean, honestly, they look delicious.
See, those come right off.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look, like seriously, here. It's a beautiful nut. It's toasted and gorgeous. I mean, it really looks delicious, and they're plentiful. Why wouldn't this be a
They're
fruit?
free. They're 100%
Right.
free and available everywhere. What we do is we need to grind this into a powder. My mom taught us to do the flour and then leach in a cheesecloth. We would put the flour in, turn the water on, and we would do that overnight, and then it would be ready to cook. Nowadays, with my process, what I've done is you take the skins off. This is a dehydrator.
It's a dehydrator.
And I cut them into smaller pieces.
I mean, once again, I have to remark on how oh, they're warm.
Yes, these
They're
are
absolutely
fresh.
beautiful.
These
Yes.
are very fresh.
They're warm and they smell good. They smell like toast.
So I have them in this size so that I can put them in my coffee grinder to make them into a little bit of a smaller size. So this will be a little loud.
Have you met me? Little loud. So now we have like a coarse, almost getting into powder. We
So-
have our acorn kind of rough chop, I should say.
Yeah, sandy.
I'm gonna check out the
So
flour.
we are racing into the grinder.
Do I need to hold? Okay. Okay, now. All right, so what do we just take the top off from the bottom?
Yeah, so that's our flour there.
It's
pretty-
beautiful, yeah.
Pretty beautiful, huh?
Yeah. It's dry, it's just slightly sandy. It almost feels like rice flour. Well, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so now what?
Okay, so we've bleached.
Right?
So this is ready to go. We're traditionally, and what I grew up with, we just put it in 1-to-1 acorn flour to water.
Oh, that's thick.
And then add water as you go to your desired.
So consistency. So you just
What
add, so
I-
you start with 1-to-1,
Mhm.
and then you kind of adjust your consistency if you want it thicker or thinner
Mhm.
with just water.
Just water. So let's get started on the acorn soup. We have our pot here and our grinded acorn here. We have 1.5 cups of water.
So when we say acorn soup, what we really mean is acorn, water makes soup. It is a 2-ingredient thing, acorn and water, acorn soup.
Mhm.
So it actually absorbs way better than flour.
I have this on medium right now and then easy peasy.
And all we're doing is warming it.
Yep.
It's starting to smell almost coffee-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a nice toasty, kind of like a cross between an open pot of coffee on a wood fire. Like it's got that oak kind of smell to it, but it's also got this toasted nut smell to it. It smells really pleasant.
So it's getting a little more, I guess,
Thick. It's
Thicker.
thickening up. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just a matter of heating process, but no, it's absorbing the water and really binding.
would you call that gelatinous? Okay.
Wow, cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's beautiful. It holds shoulders. It actually has, so the little dimples that you see on the top, we call that shoulders in the industry. It's a reference to how thick something is. The French word would be nappe, right? And nappe means coats the back of a spoon. So if I dip my spoon in here, you'll see it coats the back of a spoon. That's a true soup. That is truly fantastic. It's simple. It has just a slightly pilly texture, just a little bit. It's a little grainy. which you would expect, kind of like rice flour. It's got an appealing color to it. It's got a great texture to it. It's very simple, and there's nothing else in it. It's quite literally just the acorn flour and then heating it up slowly with water until it starts to thicken and absorb the water. And it's got a great texture. So honestly, if you can get your hands on acorn flour, or if you want to go through the trouble of doing it yourself, you can make a great soup fast. Because honestly, putting the soup together, once you have the flour, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
You can do anything with it. Really fabulous stuff. It's such a pleasure. Like, really.
Good to have you.
You know what? Thank you for bringing us into your home and breaking bread with us. It's absolutely delicious. What a great experience. So, from our table to your table, may it always be full.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chase Stedman, and this is Modern Rural, a history of North State recipes. Don't forget to check out our other episodes at kixe.org. And from our family to yours, may your table always be full.